3.
I get it. You're really busy. You're really busy and you're trying to figure out a way to squeeze in your training throughout the day. You got to get to your strength, you got to get to your conditioning, and oftentimes we kind of neglect that mobility. Well, I'm here to show you a drill that you can do in 6 to 8 minutes that'll help hit everything from opening up the shoulders, the glutes, the hamstrings, the hip flexors, everything. So let's just take a quick look at this little drill. Flow sequence is going to start on the floor. In fact, the whole entire sequence for the most part is on the floor. We're going to start by laying back and bringing our heels close to our butt. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my hips up, drive through my heels, and then rotate with the arm up over my head. I'll come back down, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Rotate up, and then come back down. We're looking at trying to activate the glutes, a little bit of the obliques, but from that rotation, also loosening up the upper back and shoulders. We're going to do that 10 times total. The next part of this sequence involves you sitting up in a 90 to 90 degree angle with both legs. You're going to find the knee and the ankle. You're going to lean forward, and then we're going to take that back leg, bring it close to the butt, and then rock back. Okay? From there, we're then going to bring the foot back out. We're going to rotate, pivot all the way around, and repeat the same sequence on the other side. What we're trying to get through with this one is we're trying to get the external rotators in the hip, and then we're also trying to get the hip flexors. Okay? Hip flexors, knee extensors by rocking back. We're going to go 5 times on each leg. So forward and backward is 1, forward and backward is 2. After getting the external rotators and the hip flexors, what we're going to do is we're going to get the internal rotation of the hip targeted in this next particular part of the sequence. So we're going to come back on the back. We're going to take our feet outside of our hips. Okay? So if I'm here, my feet are here, not here. Okay? So my feet are going to be outside the hips. I'm going to take one foot, bring it to the outside edge of my knee, and then I'm going to draw that knee in. I'm going to try and keep this foot as flat as I can to the floor, and also keep the pelvis, both sides of the pelvis, on the floor. We don't want to see this, okay? Even though it gets into a deeper range of motion, we're not getting the stretch in the external rotators, okay? So the internal rotators. And we'll take it over to the outside, pull that knee down and in. We're going to do 10 times on each leg. We then flow into the downward facing dog and cobra sequence. So very familiar if you've done this one in yoga, right? Look at ourselves set with our hands a little bit in front of our face. And I'm going to go ahead and push my torso, sink my torso, my chest, down into the floor. And then from here I'm going to try and drive my heels down. I'll get a good stretch to my calves and my hammies. And then from there I'm going to slide into the floor. The pelvis will touch, so we don't want to be up here. We want to be here, pushing and driving the hips into the floor. From there, slide back, down facing dog, slide forward, cobra. And we're going to do that whole sequence, down facing dog, the cobra, 10 times. This is the only part of the flow sequence where you're going to probably need an outside implement. So a little assistance band doesn't have to be super thick or super heavy, because we want to have a full range of motion. So we want to be able to pull the band. So we're going to take the band, we're going to have some tension on it. We want to be about shoulder width apart, we're a little bit outside of the shoulders. We're going to take that band up over our head, and then I'm going to pull my shoulders into depression, and then pull the band down to my shoulders. Come back up, I'll show up from behind, pull down, pull down. Really important as we do this, we don't want to be flaring the rib cage. So I'm here, pull down, not. Okay? And we'll do that 10 times. The last part of the mobility flow sequence is more about neural activation. So this is to help prime your nervous system for the activity that's going to be coming in whatever workout that you're going to be doing. So the feet are going to start right underneath the hips. I'm going to have my hands up over my head. I'm going to go to my toes. I'm going to drop and I'm going to catch. And then my feet are going to move as fast as they can as my arms move smooth. Okay? One more time. Drop, catch. Feet move as fast as you can as the arms move smooth. You're going to do this 3 times. the drop catch and fast feet. So that's our mobility flow sequence, everybody. I hope this saves you time and elevates your mobility. I'm Brian Turpak with Elevon. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Until next time.